Hello, this is Gary Archer, founder and CEO of Botafide. I just wanted to go over a couple quick things with you about our demos. But first, before I jump in them, I want to share with you why our demo is different than most of the folks out there that you may or may not have stumbled upon. Our demo is different because it's a real time demo. You're getting to actually test and experience the product. It's not a recording. It's not something that somebody could have recorded, doctored up, and made it sound better than what it is. You're testing our actual AI product. And let's get started. Okay, so here you can see on our website, we have our own phone number here for Botafide. This is the same as it would be for your business. If you call this, you can ask Botafide any kind of questions you want. Our AI receptionist will pick up and answer. You can also do things through chat, SMS, as well as like you could text it a message here and it would answer questions about Botafide. In addition to that, you can um, ask questions via email. But we're not going to focus on Botafide right now. But I just wanted you to know that we're going to jump over to like any one of our demos that we have listed over here under this menu here. You see my mouse. We're just going to go through one of them right now, which is how to supercharge pest control AI receptionists to do your answering 24 by 7, 365 days a year. This is a demo that is specifically built for the pest control business. Um, in this demo, you can either call this number and pretend that you are a client calling your business, your pest control business, and it will answer all of those questions related to the pest control services, including send a link to book the appointment or take the information to book the appointment, depending on what level of integration we do for you. In addition to that, you can test out the chat. Obviously, the one in the bottom of the screen here that you see is my chat for Botafide. But if you want to like test the chat, you can launch the chat specifically for each demo here. Each demo will also have a unique email address to test it. And we're going to jump right into that next. I think the phone is pretty self explanatory. Just call it ask questions related to pest control service, and you'll see how it works. And by the way, it worked for any business. We're just showing you right now how that would work for this one. So what we'll do is we'll grab the email address that was specific to pest control. I'm going to say, hey, I got a couple questions. Pretending to be a customer that's going to reach out to your business. If you had a pest control business, this is how it would respond. So the first question I'm going to ask it, I'm just going to say, I've noticed a few different types of insects and so forth. And I'm just going to say, hey, my name is Bill or something like that. Let me just put thanks in there. And I'll tell you what, just to make it a little more personalized, I'll just show you how intelligent this bot is. I hope this message finds you well. Okay. Now I'm going to go ahead and send this. This would be emulating your customer contacting your business. Okay. So we'll send that out there right now. But while we're waiting for that, I think what we'll do is we'll jump over here. Let's say text our AI assistant. No, we are going to say, let me see if I can find the chat here. I'm looking for the chat one. And I'm going to open it up in a new tab because I don't want to lose that page. I'm going to launch that. But while we're waiting, you see we just got the email back. So the bot already, our AI already answered the question and wrote back. Just like if it was writing your customer for your business. So it says, hello, Bill. Thank you for reaching out. The small reddish brown bugs you're seeing could potentially be pantry pests like weevils or flower beetles. And it goes on to a little bit more detail. It says, to better assist you, it's asking me a couple more specific questions. I could answer them back, and then it would obviously have you noticed any specific areas of pest control like kitchen cabinets? Are there any concerns or preference regarding pest control methods, product used? So I'm just going to say something like, let's see. So I'm going to say one. I'm just going to say kitchen and bathrooms. And then I'm going to say two. I'm going to say, are there any other concerns for pest control? Then I'm going to mention something about a toddler and see how it responds to that, right? Because the AI does have your specific brand and common questions and knowledge that you would have for your business that we will custom train it specifically to handle all of that inbound, outbound type activity as you're seeing here in this email. Now, here, let's see, what's the next question? It says, do you have any pets, family sensitive to consider? I'm going to say two dogs and a cat. So, yes. Okay. Now, my name was Bill in this case. Sometimes doing these demos, I forget who I am. No joke. Okay. I don't, at the end of the day, I'm sometimes wondering if I have personality disorders after doing this sort of stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead here and we'll hit send and we'll wait for that. And meanwhile, we'll jump back over to the chat and you can see all this stuff actually happening simultaneously. Okay. So I'll just say hello, and it's going to say something. Now it's going through a lead gen process. It's trying to get my name, and in this case, my name is Elvis. Elvis. What type of experience? And so I'm just going to say here, wooded area. Boom, just like that. It automatically kicked back the answer in chat. Now we're going to go back over to the email and see, look here, what we have is response already back. The bot is automatically handling all these channels simultaneously at the same time. And by the way, just so you know, if you have multiple calls come in right now, how do you as a business owner answer all of them at the same time while you're doing the work? Where this bot is going to simultaneously answer several phone calls at the exact same time, emails at the exact same time, and more. So as you can see here, it says, hello, Bill. It's responding to our question. Thank you for providing the details. Given that you have a toddler, safety issues with that, ABC pest control uses safe, environmentally friendly. It's talking about the product. For the ants, we customize pest plans, blah, blah, blah. And over here, it sends us a message if we want to book an appointment to get the situation taken care of. As you'll see, this is my demo link. That's just for demo purposes, but it could be your scheduling link. And that is how the email bot works. Okay. As you see here, this is how the chatbot works. And you could call this number right now and test the voice quality and all that out yourself and see how that works. One thing I did want to highlight here, and because we're based out of Florida, right here in Tampa Bay, we have a lot of bilingual people here in Florida. And this is the case for, states like Texas and California and all throughout the USA. We have a lot of diversity. But one of the things I wanted to let you know is that this is a multilingual bot. And you can see back here on our homepage, I think I put this in here somewhere. But anyway, it is speaking multiple languages. So if your customer were to call you in a different language like Spanish, it will start speaking in Spanish. And the same is true for email. I'll tell you what we'll do. I think we'll test that. Let me just pause this and let me grab some Spanish text real quick. Okay. Okay, I'm back and I am continuing this recording. I just want to show you, let's go back, jump over here. I want to show you some multilingual stuff here and just how quick this thing will actually switch over to different languages depending on what your client is calling in as. So I'm gonna use Google Translate here. I'm gonna say, hey, can you tell me if you have any discounts? And I'm gonna switch in mid-conversation, as you see here. Oops, sorry, I put the English version in. Duh. All right, so I'm going to switch over here and put in Spanish. And then I'm going to send that. And we'll wait a couple of minutes and we'll see what happens. Okay. And we could do the same thing if we want to test it over here as well. We'll just restart the session. I'll say, let's see, let's say Tommy is my name. I'm just going to say, this is what I was saying earlier. By the time I'm done with my day, I could clearly end up with multiple personality disorders with all the different people I am. It's supposed to be a joke. Come on, work with me. All right, so I'm going to say this here and see what it does here in the chat, right? Okay, boom, just like that. It responded back, but in Spanish. And just so you can see for yourself how this works. So just imagine the untapped market that you have right now that you're being able to connect with that maybe you could not connect with in service as easily as you can now. I'm sorry, I messed that up. Put this on English. You can see it responded back to Tommy, and now I just put it in English so you can see what the bot actually said back. Now we're going to look at the email channel, and you're going to see the same sort of thing. You see here, look, it's talking in Spanish now. It automatically switched from English to Spanish. Is that not cool or what? So now there are no language barriers, as you can see, with your clients and your customers. So we're going to put that Spanish translation and we're going to look at it from an English perspective. And here you'll see, what it actually said in Spanish to us in the email. It said ABC discount offers $25 discount on the first service. So just imagine for a moment, you have a multilingual, very diverse area that you service in your business. And our 5-channel bot will talk to them on the phone. It will talk to them via email. It will talk to them via chat on your website. It will also talk to them via SMS. And it will schedule and book appointments in multiple languages. This is pretty cool, don't you think? We spent a lot of time working on this technology, and we hope that you're going to enjoy it. We know that you're going to enjoy it, I should say. But anyway, like I said, I'm building out a few demos here today. You're not going to see them all in this drop down right now, but there will be others that you can try for different types of businesses. We obviously have quite a few businesses that this has been used on. We're just starting to build out some of the demos now to make this easier for folks to test it, if that makes sense.